Hey there, this is Sebastian from Lunar Sound Sculptures, and today I want to ask you for your help. The COVID-19 situation, the COVID-19 pandemic has hit many of us very hard, and I am personally very grateful and thankful that I have still so many requests and so many people who are interested in the instruments I build and who basically support me in my everyday way of life. So I'm very grateful for this and very thankful. However, that luck is not for every one of us. And today I want to ask you for your help for two of the people who are very important in my life. They are Ingo and Jutta Bartels from Sweden, and they run the small holiday business Helags Husky, which is basically they offer husky tours in Sweden, individualized tours, so you can make a group tour or you can make a solo tour, and yeah, so that's what they are doing. What they're used to do and what they're not able to do now, probably because of the COVID-19 situation and the restrictions. They are also battling with the restrictions from two different countries because their offering is mostly focused for people around Germany, and but they are located in Sweden, so they have sometimes to struggle with the restrictions from Germany and the restrictions from Sweden. So the thing is, they are not able to plan their season now, probably, which is starting soon, because there are restrictions for travelers, and that's a big problem for the security of planning, for the security of planning for the food for their dogs. So they have a lot of dogs, obviously, for their tours, and the dogs want to eat, whether they have tourists or not. So yeah, this is why I ask you for your help now. So I have to offer an instrument. This is a Luna I have built some weeks ago, and it has some minor issues. I was almost as far as throwing it on the trash, because normally I would not sell an instrument that has this issue. So I will put some pictures into the description too and into the link. You can see there are some issues with the lacquer here. So that's probably because of a test I did. I wanted to test a more relief and deep engraving to have a more three-dimensional structure, but at some of those points the lacquer did not adhere probably. So yeah, that's the thing with this instrument. It will be sold for a reduced price, and all of the money will be funded to Helags Husky. And they have their own crowdfunding campaign. I will put the link also in the description. And please, everyone who can afford to spend some euros, I would highly appreciate your support for those two people who do a very good job and who love their dogs. And yeah, that's basically it. So I will also add a video of the instrument. Sound-wise, it's a normal sounding instrument. It has a very light touch to it, so it's very good for beginner people who usually often struggle to get sounds out of the tone field, because they have to learn to hit the instrument. Well, for this one you just have to, you will have a small learning curve, of course. You have this with all instruments, but it's very easy to get sounds out of it. It is very sensitive tuned. On the other hand, it's not very it's it's not very good for people who like to have a harder hit on the instrument, who like to play percussive and more expressively. So this is definitely tuned for the lower range of the hitting force. I have some other instruments, some other models which are better suited for the hard playing percussive style, especially the bigger ones. But this one not. This one is definitely aimed for beginners, people with a very light and soft melodic touch to it. So yes, that's it. This will be a flash sale. It will available directly. Shipping is free. Almost worldwide shipping. There are some countries which are quite difficult. So if you come from the US, for example, it might cost a little bit for the shipping, because the shipping is not possible. Also due to the COVID-19 situation, we are normal DHL sending, so I have to choose DHL Express, which is quite expensive. So if you're coming out of one of these countries, you can also contact me in front of the purchase to ask whether the shipping conditions are easy or not. So yes, that's it. Everybody who always wanted an instrument, don't want to wait a long time, and as I told you, it has some minor issues and it will be sold for a reduced price, and all of the money will go directly to Sweden, to England, Utah, from Helags Husky. So I appreciate your support very much. Thank you, and have a nice time and stay healthy and safe. Bye.